A story of relentless genius from the mind of Kvasir, the Sunrise of Nothingness. Imagine, dear reader, if you so dare, creatures of metal that screech through the air, that swim through the seas, that bound across the land, but are brought to their knees by a warrior's hand. Her origins hidden, her hair red as blood, finding places forbidden, buried under the mud. But who is this young girl, who is more than she seemeth, who will rescue her people and slay these behemoths? Being a fictional poem by Kvasir, master of all poets. Large society ground orb, the performance. The army is assembled, 9 warriors strong, well rested and fed, for the war would be long. The orb in the air, and branches in hand, a swing, a collision, the spectators stand. For 9 nights and 9 days, they fight without rest, running, then waiting, to prove themselves best, until finally, mercifully, the army does rout, one army triumphant, the other struck out. A dramatic poem by Kvasir, he of undisputed brilliance. We who remain, part the second.
You have no idea.
What is it to live? What is it to die? Is the only difference in the beholder's eye? When disease rots your body, when hate sours your brain, what separates the mad and the sane? For the bearded, cruel father and his surrogate daughter shall never know respite from a life full of slaughter. The evil will die along with the good, and the difference between them grows less understood. A story of brotherhood by one Kvasir. Tool and bang. Steel and fur, unlikely friends, united in purpose to heroic ends. Thrown together by fate, ripped apart by disdain, old foes to aggravate, new allies to obtain. Saving world after world, with friends at their backs, 2 clever automatons, and the last 2. The manuscript abruptly ends here, the bottom of the page singed beyond recognition. A Kvasir work of brilliance that, if misunderstood, proves the ignorance of the reader. Afterlife Abandonment. Stick, rope, tar, black, skin, handprint, baby, crying, shower, stink, death, beach, grubs, delicious, bombs, piss. In which Kvasir provides readers with their own tools for crafting stories. Visions after rest. Visions after rest lay in wait for explorers, crafted by the imps and filled with music, joy, or horror. Among these fanciful realms lie endless creation, and possibilities where the limit is one's own imagination. A tale showcasing the power of visual art by Kvasir. Spirits within walls. A gentle boy and his brush found kinship along the walls. His creations, playful sprites, brought joy to one and all. The town once empty, Now flush with color and laughter, the boy hailed a hero, though merely a talented drafter. His mission, save his home, threatened by seas and disuse. His weapon, imagination, blues, reds, purple, and chartreuse. A mind-expanding poetic experience constructed by who else but Kvasir. Celestial construct. Look around you, O God, turn your head, guide your metal friend with care, or else it be dead. Rescue its friends, experience tension, immerse yourself in a new dimension. A masterful sonnet by Kvasir, weaver of pulpy fictions. Upon pursuing a place not marked on maps. The lure of adventure is a powerful thing for this man from small beginnings. With his pluck, his wit, and his ancestors' ring, he aims to add to his winnings. To distant lands this man would travel, accompanied by partners and friends. And though their plans would oft unravel, they'd make it through in the end. In ancient sites of mystery and wonder, priceless treasures lay there for the taking. Into sticky situations he'd often blunder. Everything he touched would end up breaking. If for you the desire for thrills still lingers, be ready for anything and strengthen your fingers.
I need your help. And if you want the task, you need mine.
A poem of quiet melancholy by that poet Kvasir. Trip. Alone, yet together. Close, yet apart. Our long scarves a tether. Cooperation, an art. Speak without word. Quest through the land. Glide like a bird. Draw names in the sand. A story from the East, relayed to and subsequently improved by the poet Kvasir. Eastern Specter. The proud maple cries, a standoff makes 3 men fall, and the wind moves on. A story-driven experience by Kvasir. An organization in the future. Sword from stone, fur from bone, stick spouting fire, the blood wolf's ire. Armorless knights, supernatural fights, hopes nearly gone, be ready at dawn. A deadly tale of blood-slick misery conjured into being by I, Kvasir. Sanguinity. Kill and die, wound and sigh, bleed and perish, slash and cry, inject and deflect, think and reflect, fire, expire, murder, infect. The moon grows crimson, the mad townsfolk shout, this city a prison, carve your way out. In which Kvasir relays a poem of oil-slick, rotting flesh. The dead do not ride. Horses of steel and oil and leather, brothers who fight and fall together. They rise from beneath, a new day dawns. The future has teeth, and yesterday's gone.
Hope you're right about your old lady, Deke. Gotta ask you something. What does it matter if everyone else is dead?